This has to be the right way.
Man, dude, it looks so real.
Before we continue, let's stop a moment and take a look at some of the key features of this demo. Much of what you see was built with Quixel Megascan assets, but instead of using the game versions, we used the cinematic
Actually look
versions,
like
which
you're
would
on the
typically only
Mount
be used
Widow,
in film.
or the
They
cave
are around
Widow.
1 million triangles each, and thanks to virtual texturing, they all use 8K textures as well. Nanite can render an insane number of triangles very quickly. There are over 1 billion triangles of source geometry in each frame that Nanite crunches down losslessly to around 20 million drawn triangles. What does that many triangles look like? This isn't noise. These are the triangles, each a different color. Most are so small that they look like noise. Nanite achieves detail down to the pixel, which means triangles are often the size of pixels. This amount of geometric
That's
detail
crazy,
requires
man.
shadows to be pixel accurate as well, and Nanite can do that too. Speaking of lighting, all of the lighting in this demo is completely dynamic, with the power of Lumen that even includes multi-bounce global illumination. No light maps, no baking here. Without GI, all of that beautiful lighting is gone. With Lumen enabled, we can move the light and the bounce changes instantly. Okay, let's keep going.
Damn, look at that, man.
We've made some great additions to our audio system as well. Convolution reverb allows us
Sound
to
like
measure
you're in the
reverberation
cave Widow when the
characteristics
rocks
in real
fell.
spaces, like actual caves that we sample, and reproduce them in virtual spaces. Sound field rendering allows us to record and play back spatialized audio. All of this adds up to a more immersive experience. This swarm of bats was created with our Niagara effects system. Particles in Niagara can now talk to one
that's
another
crazy,
and understand
man.
their environment like never before. We've also added a ton of new functionality to run fluid simulations like you see in the water below.
They
The demo runs
definitely
on our
put
chaos physics system.
some
Here we
more
are
rocks
using it to
falling.
accurately
They
simulate the
definitely
rigid bodies
put
of the falling rocks and the cloth of her scarf.
a lot of attention to detail with these graphics, the sound.
Now that the environment is so complex, we've needed to greatly improve our animation systems to adapt. We've added predictive foot placement and motion warping, which dynamically modifies IK and body position to look more natural. For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the door.
Looks promising.
Dynamic GI is amazing, not just for speeding up
Man,
iterations,
that just
but also
look
for its
how
impact on
crazy it
gameplay.
look.
Any light source can move while still having beautiful bounce lighting. Dynamic illumination means specular as well, which you can see on all the metal surfaces. You can even see the Niagara-powered bugs reacting to the light. Lumen not only reacts to moving light sources, but also changes in geometry.
Telling you, those rocks falling, dude.
Remember we
like,
mentioned high poly assets? This statue was
they
imported
was
directly
like
from ZBrush
on point
and
with
is more
that.
than 33 million triangles. No baking of normal maps, no authored LODs. And we can do more than a single statue. There are nearly 500 of that exact statue at the same detail level placed in this room, for a total of over 16 billion triangles from statues alone. Over this entire demo, there are hundreds of billions of triangles. So with Nanite, you have limitless geometry, and with Lumen,
Yeah, that's crazy,
you have fully
dude.
dynamic lighting and global illumination, all running on a PlayStation 5.
You know the way the sunlight look.
There's not much time left.
And this doesn't need to be constrained to small rooms. It can stretch all the way to the horizon.
Man, look at that.
The portal, it's
Look
open.
at that view. Look how that.
Don't fail me
This
now.
is crazy, man. And this was the teaser they gave us.
It's
So
time
you
to
know,
see
like,
what's next.
the Call of Duties, the 2Ks. It's just gonna be crazy, man. PlayStation 5 Graphics. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You like this video, give it a thumbs up.